Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to close out my sinking funds for the month of October. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. I hope y'all are having a super fantastic Thursday. I already zoomed you guys in so that way you can see my sinking fund categories. I wrote in the beginning balances. I tried real hard to make sure that this isn't a really long video, but I'm going to do my best to get my math right. Y'all know how that goes. Over here I have paycheck number 2, which showed what I put into my sinking funds, so I'll be using that for reference, but that's off to the side. Also got my handy dandy post-it notes, because you know I always need a little scratch paper. And so now I think I am absolutely positively ready. All right, so let's start with what I spent. I put my withdrawal from the bill money for my cash envelopes on here. I think this makes more sense for me, so that way I can keep track of what I actually took out. It's a little bit difficult for me to sometimes remember what it is. And so the first line is just the bill money that I use for my cash envelopes for $192. And it's kind of like a little subsidy or something to make sure it fills the gap, because I don't make enough money to cover everything I want out of that first paycheck. Okay, on 10/23, out of my household, I went to 3 stores. Sam's on household supplies, I spent $45.72. That was just tissue and paper towels. Walmart household, I spent $25.21, and that was for a mandolin. I'm going to start making myself some sweet potato chips. I want to buy the root things and kind of cut them up. I got a good recipe, so I want to try that out. And the next thing, I also went to Kroger and bought myself a cheese grater. I could not find my cheese grater, so it's $25.23, and so that's why I have all that bagged cheese, because I can't find my grater to kind of do the blocks myself after the move. I don't know where some stuff is, but that was out of household too. So everything I spent out of the cash envelopes came from household. All right, and so I'm going to swap these around for a second so I can see. All right, so I'm looking at my gifts over here, and so I started out with $555 in the gift sinking fund. I deposited $160. I didn't spend anything out of it. So my total for gifts, 555.05 plus 160 is $715.05. And y'all make sure y'all scream real loud when I get this wrong, okay? Got my handy dandy white out too, because y'all know I'm a mess. Okay, medical, $284.47. I just deposited $40 into that. Also had to make sure I up my FSA for next year. So $284.47 plus 40, and that total is $324.47. My medical's getting on up there. Subscriptions, $318.18 plus, and it was $40 going into there. And $358.18. Clothing just got an additional $10, and so that's $124.95. I started off with $114.95. Car maintenance, I started off with $188.29, and so I have $100 deposited there. I had to get my tags renewed, so that's going to be $288.29. I have to go in the office because I got to change my address and everything. Insurance. I started off with $523.87. I added $130 to that. 523.87. My brain just got tired, y'all. It went back to sleep. 653.87. All right, now a household where I did all my spending. That was $200 was what I deposited. And let's see what the total of my transactions are. 45.72 plus 25.21 plus 25.23. And so I spent $96.16. All right. So it's 187, so that way I don't confuse anyone. 0.86 plus 200 minus 96.16 equals 291.70 or 17. What am I looking at? 291.70. Yeah, 291.70. Cool. Cool. I don't know why I thought I had spent up all my money. And I made sure when I went into Sam's, I got the heck on out of there quickly as possible. Why is it? I can't write a 2 today. My hand goes on $291.70. Goes on strike at random moments. Travel, I didn't add anything to that. So nothing was taken out. It's still sitting at $1,200. One of these days I'm going to do something electronics. I added $50 here. Electronics started out with $546.22. And so now it's at $596. All right, and then the bill money, I took out $192. I'm gonna put that here. And I also had deposited $192 out of paycheck number 2. And that just keeps a transaction, show you how the money goes out. I take money out, I'll put it back in, so that way it stays at $4,000. I can't, like it would have to be something dire going on where I could take the money out and just not have to worry about putting something in there. So son's medical is at 0 and my self-care is at 0. For right now, hopefully next year I can start doing something there. All right, so when I do my math, I do it 2 ways so we can get this out of the way. Pull this over here so y'all can see everything. I already totaled up the start, so I add going down, also add going across, add and subtract going across. So I would switch it up and do this, cross, and then do this one, or whichever floats my boat for the day, for the moment. I hate having my calculator on my left side. I hate this because I'm right-handed and I always use this one hand for everything. But who cares about all that? Let me focus. See, I'm moving it because I don't like it over there. Having a moment. 160 plus 40 plus 40 plus 10 plus 100 plus 130 plus 200 plus 50 plus 192. And it's 922. 922. And what I'm doing is I'm checking the sinking funds total plus the 192. So that was 730 plus 192. So that's where that comes from, and that makes sense. 922. Got the number just that quick. But you guys, I'm so close on one of my projects, getting ready to go to prod, and we had 2 issues, which is for one of the developers, and he decides he's going to take off. And what he's going to do is he's going to take off until we do the work for him. Then he's going to pop back in. He does that every single time. All right, so now I'm adding up all the transactions that came out of the account. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me now. 288.16. Because what that does is if I weren't so lazy and if I wasn't so lazy and I added up all of these, that number should match this number, which is 288.16. So hopefully you see the light bulb just came on just now. 288.16. There. All right. So get out my handy dandy postage. 7918.89 plus 922 minus 288.16. And so I should have $8,552.73. I don't know why when I look at my savings I get so anxious. I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. And it may be just be a me thing. It's like I have been struggling and always have been on the struggle bus. And so now I'm finally starting to save some money and stuff. It just kind of feels like it ain't real. If that makes sense. All right, so now we're going to add up all the ending balances and see if that gives me $8,552.73. If it doesn't give me $8,552.73, I have to find the error. And so y'all cross your fingers, because y'all want me to do the shorter videos. 715.05 plus 324.47 plus 358.18 plus 124.95 plus 288.29 plus 653.87 plus 291.7 plus 1200 plus 596.22 plus 4000. I got 8552.73. Woo! I did it. I did it. Whew. I messed up last month. Yay! Shut all that off, but yay, all the money is here. It is accounted for. Now, from this point going forward, I cannot spend any more money out of my sinking funds. They are officially closed for the month of October. So when I do this, that's what that means for me mentally. There's no excuses. If it's something that I want, I can't have it. The only way I can spend money out of here, it has to be an emergency, right? And so I'm going to sit my butt down for the next few days. Like I told you guys, on November 1st, we got a big cold load. So I shouldn't be anywhere but working anyway. So I don't have any excuses. I can't even think of anything that I need to buy right now. But thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you to everybody who have been subscribing. I appreciate each and every last one of you so much. Thank you for your comments. I do read your comments. In my head, I have answered, but it don't translate to YouTube. But I will be replying to you guys. I'm hoping I'll get a break this weekend. Depends on if my coworker comes in back in, and if he can fix the 2 errors that he has. They're kind of like very major, but if he could fix those, if he doesn't come back, then that means I'm gonna have to do my job in his. So that's gonna depend if I can get to your comments and stuff this weekend. That's how I got there. But Thank y'all so much. I do appreciate y'all. I will talk to you guys again on Saturday. Y'all have a super fantastic Thursday and Friday. If you're out having fun, have enough fun for me, okay? And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.